So what's this story really about? It's not a simple morality tale about good things happening to good people. It's much more profound than that. The story of Job tackles one of humanity's oldest questions. Why do bad things happen to good people? And the answer it gives is both humbling and comforting. First, it tells us that there are spiritual realities beyond what we can see. Job's suffering wasn't random. It was part of a larger cosmic story about the nature of faith and love. Second, it shows us that faith isn't a business transaction. Job didn't love God because of what God gave him. He loved God because of who God is. Real faith survives even when the benefits are stripped away. Third, it teaches us that it's okay to question God. Job's honest wrestling with God was more pleasing to God than his friends' shallow platitudes. God can handle our questions, our doubts, our anger. Fourth, it reveals that God's perspective is infinitely larger than ours. We see a small slice of reality. God sees the whole picture. What looks like meaningless suffering to us might be part of a story so vast and complex that we can't even begin to comprehend it. The story of Job doesn't answer every question about suffering, but it does something more important. It shows us that we're not alone in our pain. When everything falls apart, when life doesn't make sense, when well-meaning friends offer simple answers to complex problems, we can remember Job. We can remember that it's possible to hold on to faith even when we can't see the bigger picture. Job's story reminds us that being human means living with mystery, trusting in the darkness, and believing that love and justice exist even when we can't prove it. Job's story is ultimately about the difference between knowing about God and knowing God.